Yeah, look, if you're going to really be honest with yourself, and this tiger situation, this Sheba, it was never going to end well. Did you really think they were going to just drug the animal and everything was going to... No, look, it was just taking too long. And, the hunters, the guys that were looking for the tiger, they're getting impatient. There's other things to do. So some publications said that the tiger was euthanized. No, the tiger was shot dead. Some people would even say murdered. So that's the end of the tiger. But I just knew it wasn't going to end well. And I said straight away, what is a tiger doing in a cage in Walkerville? Okay, in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. So Walkerville, just south of Johannesburg, this man's got this tiger and it escaped. So they're hunting for the tiger. Tiger's name is Sheba. Don't know where the tiger came from. Where do people get these tigers from? Are they smuggled in as little cubs from India or wherever? So was this a tiger that was born in South Africa? I don't know. What? I'm happy with my farm. I've got 4 cats. 4 ordinary domesticated cats. That's good enough for me. Who wants a tiger? What kind of person wants a tiger? And it just seems, it's an endangered species. There aren't many tigers left. What are we going to... People are upset. And I was upset yesterday, or the day before, well, yesterday, when I saw that they shot the tiger. Did they have to shoot the tiger? They said they had to shoot the tiger because it was near a village with people, and those people's safety was paramount. I don't know. I would have said, stay at home. Let's catch this tiger. They said couldn't they? If you could, my theory, and look, I'm not a game ranger. I don't know these things. If you can shoot the tiger with a bullet that will kill the tiger, can't you then shoot the tiger with a very good drug, with a dart? So you replace. This is it. Concentrate now. Replace the bullet with a sedative dart. If you can use a bullet, if you can shoot the tiger dead, surely you could do. Somebody's going to look into that. So, or maybe let's just give up. Let's just accept that we're going to have no tigers left one day. Are we just going to give up? That's okay. Oh, was that the last breeding pair of tigers? Oh, that's too bad. Oh, was that the last? Was that the last hardy dog? Look, I'm going to miss the noise, but we move on. What kind of person keeps a tiger? Like, what is it? I can understand if you maybe have a circus and the tiger is used to entertain people, and I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong, but that makes more sense. What is this tiger? They said the tiger escaped from its cage. What's a tiger doing in a cage? If you're going to have a tiger, surely you must have a large area. What is a hectare? I don't know what a hectare is. What is an acre? Like a large plot of land with so the tiger. Why is the tiger in the cage? Does this man Rassie Erasmus? So the man's name is Rassie Erasmus. If I was the Springbok manager, consultant, clinical director, whatever Rassie, I would change my name. The real authentic Rassie Erasmus, who the rugby Rassie Erasmus. If I was Rassie, I'd change my name. So the journalists tried to talk to the tiger, Rassie Erasmus, the owner of the tiger, and he was very aggressive. Apparently, the police had to intervene. He got aggressive. Apparently, there was a bit of violence, assault or attempted assault, or there was. At the best case scenario, there was at least aggression. And I'm thinking, I don't want to do a psychological profile. I'm not an expert, but just on the surface, you got a tiger in a cage. What are you trying to compensate for? And then when he was approached by journalists, he was aggressive. So I'm thinking short man syndrome, small penis. He's got to have a big. You know that the tiger is the largest cat. It's the largest of all the felines in the world. He's got to have a tiger to make him feel like a man. Does he have other tigers? What's going on there in Walkerville? Apparently, there isn't really a law against this guy having. The law in South Africa says you can have these animals. Apparently, I don't know how it works. If you want to get a Shih Tzu or a miniature Schnauzer or whatever dog from overseas, there's papers to fill in, yada yada yada. But it turns out for a tiger. For a tiger, somebody from India just hops on a plane and there's a tiger in there, a little tiger cub in their hand, like I don't know. Do we keep on fighting to save our environment, or do you just our endangered species, our animals, or do you? Oh, let's just give up. Oh, so there'll be no animals left. Let's just accept it. What do we do? Everyone's angry now about this dead tiger, but forget about it. Just what a world. People are protesting about. They want to protest about load shedding. So the Democratic Alliance, the DA, is going to have a protest. But they say anyone can come. Anyone can come. You can even show your colors, your banners, your flags. I think it's on the 25th. Protest load shedding. I don't know how that works, because if you say you're an EFF or a ANC guy, and the DA calls for something, I mean, how does that work? It's like I don't think Steve Jobs, when he was alive, I don't think him and what's the Microsoft guy? Now I've got Bill Gates. You know, when Bill Gates had a meeting at Microsoft. Okay, guys, we're having a meeting. It's the pandemic. Let's have a meeting. Steve, even though, let's pretend you're alive. You're also on the Zoom meeting. That's fantastic. Boketla, will you let thank you. This is a live show. What can you do? I'll edit it out. That's why have you ever gone into a shop where there's a Coca-Cola fridge full of Cokes and next to the other fridge is full of Pepsis? No! Don't do it. So, I don't know. I don't know if the DA have been clever about this, hijacking the issue. Perhaps. Think about it. Hijacking the issue. Hijacking the load shedding issue. If that is the case, kol hakavod. That's pretty clever, I think. But who knows? Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. I don't know. If I'm sitting in the boardroom this morning or whatever the EFF does. Quiet. Oh. Hey! Dogs barking. The EFF having their meeting, the ANC, they're talking. Is there a discussion? Do we join this march? It is a DA march. Yeah, I don't know. If I was the strategist of the ANC, I would say join the DA march, because the numbers would far outweigh the DA. So imagine the DA have this march to Luthuli House, but all you see is ANC colors. So the DA gets completely wiped out. So that could be a DA. It's backfired on the DA because look, all these ANC colours and the EFF, all these red beret people, and then there's a little like two people in their blue little shirts like hiding in the corner of Anderson and Pritchard or whatever. What road is it on? Anyway, somewhere in Braamfontein, the Luthuli House. Sometimes the DA, all other parties, everyone, look, we're all guilty of this. Not giving enough thought into something. I think they just react. Oh, let's have this march and let's invite everybody. But it's gonna, if the ANC and the EFF are clever, they will join the march and just overwhelm them. But having said that, hang on. I'm not thinking clearly now. The government kind of like runs ESCOM. The government is kind of like majority the ANC. Okay, well, that's another issue. If you're the ANC, do you protest against the ANC? Okay, now. See, I never thought that through. So I apologize. How embarrassing. I want to protest about what's going on Twitter. I'm so angry about Twitter. And I can't let go of my Twitter. As much as I hate what's going on Twitter, I can't let go. Why can't you let go? Why can't I let go? I've got over 40,000 followers on Twitter. I can't let them go because I want to advertise my podcast, this show. What am I going to shout out the window? Hey, Felicity, listen to my podcast. That's my neighbor. She's not even interested. I got to use Twitter and Facebook. So what's happened with Twitter now? Little fun. This may interest you, a little thingy, and then it's a tweet from somebody that you don't follow, that you never heard of, and 99% of the time it's horrible stuff that you're not interested in. But what's worse, it's most of it is this right-wing, stupid, narrow-minded, ignorant, even racist content, anti-COVID vaccine content. Stupid right-wing, it's driving me mad. So I think Elon Musk picked up on this, people complaining. So Elon Musk, he tweets, the algorithm, this is how the algorithm works on Twitter. If you complain about something you don't like, the algorithm will send more of that stuff back to you. How about that? So I just mute, block, mute, block, blah, blah. So that's what's happened there. Have you noticed? And I'm not the only one complaining. I saw other people were complaining. Matric results only came out yesterday. God, no, I don't know how that works. So if you failed Matric, school started last week, I think. So what did you do? If you're like, yeah, I'm confident I failed. Hey, Cynthia, why are you at school this week? Well, I think I failed, but the results haven't come out. So I took out my old Rocky and I cleaned it and I gave it an eye. And here I'm back at law school vorentoe. But how do you know I think I failed, but I don't know for sure. But here I am, repeating Matric, just in case. Ma'am, can I be excused? I just found out that I actually passed. Okay, bye. Good luck with your life. I even got into medicine. Wow. Good luck with that. I'm not gonna see you. Good luck to your patients one day. Crazy, crazy world, isn't it? Crazy, crazy world. Okay, I've made a decision to keep these episodes short. So let's keep them short.